with garlic butter and veggies. We're going to put all of these seasonings right in here, and this is our garlic butter sauce. Chop down the rosemary as much as possible so it won't be too many stems on my plate, but I do like rosemary nonetheless. This is about 1.5 teaspoons of rosemary. Here is thyme, also about 1.5 teaspoons of thyme, and this is parsley. Now, another secret, I have a whole bag of parsley. Wait, I'll show it to you. This is 2 tablespoons of parsley right here. And you know me, I love to freeze my herbs and whatnot if I'm not gonna use it. And I have about maybe 3 bags of parsley in the freezer. I just cut off what I need and I place the rest back in the freezer for another day. And I have labeled it, fresh parsley and the dates. All right, so I'm going to put my parsley in here. That's about 2 tablespoons of parsley. This is about maybe 2 tablespoons of minced garlic. If you were going to use fresh garlic, you want to put 2 cloves. 2 cloves. This is minced garlic. It's about 2 tablespoons full. Get that in there. 1/4 cup of melted butter. This is 1/3 cup of broth. Now, if you have chicken broth, use that. I didn't have chicken broth, but I do have these cubes. Some cubes are small, about half this size. And I have the large one, so I put 1 cube in here. I tasted it, not sure if I was going to use another cube, but that's all I need, just 1 cube. So I have 1/3 cup of broth that I also pour right in here. Now, I just like a touch of lime. I'm just going to put maybe a teaspoon of, just a pinch, a teaspoon of lime juice in here, just to offset some of the garlic, but I also love garlic, I love butter. So this is ready. I'm going to set this aside. Preheat your oven to 400. Remember when I said in a previous video that I season my meats and then I freeze it, and then when I'm ready to use it, then I just bring it out and it's already seasoned. I don't have to worry about it anymore like that. Okay, so that's what I did with this. I want you to see it. Yes, this was in the freezer. I thawed it out for a day, and now I'm going to, it's nicely thawed, and I'm ready to use it. This garlic butter sauce that I'm making here, it just gives a different flavor of what I previously seasoned my chicken with. And not only that, but also it'll give it some juice of what I want for this meal here. Make sure that your pan is oiled down well. And so I'm just rubbing it around, making sure that we have plenty on all sides. We're gonna line the chicken up. I'm gonna put them right down in the middle, right? And I want my potatoes to cook with my chicken. So I'm gonna pour the rest of my, this is 2 medium-sized potatoes. I cubed them in bite-sized cubes. And I'm just gonna put them in there. Right, I'm gonna put them right in the middle. And I'm going to use half of this and let it seep in the chicken, because I want to save the rest for afterwards. Okay. I want to make sure that it reaches every corner of the pan with the chicken. With the parsley, it looks so colorful. You know I love my color. Okay, I think we're ready. We're going to use the rest of this when this is halfway done. The oven is already ready. It's preset to 400. It's ready, it's hot. Take it out in about 15 minutes or until your potatoes have browned. And then we're going to add the other ingredients and let it continue cooking. So we'll be right back. All right, I carefully removed this from the oven because it is hot. And I have to tell you, potatoes weren't as brown and done as I'd like for them to be. Now that's your choice. If you like them a little bit harder, that's fine. I know my husband, and he likes soft, soft potatoes. So you have to know your audience and who you're cooking for. All right, so now we're getting ready to add the other ingredients. All right, so this is after 20 minutes of cooking. And it looks good. The chicken has cooked nice, but it's not done. We're halfway there. Now we want to add the vegetables that I have here and the rest of the sauce. I have had this asparagus in water for the entire time that we've been here. And basically, this is how you clean asparagus. You keep it soaked in water because you can't always get to the crevices inside the vegetable. The water is pretty clear. These are pretty clean. Typically, I get the smaller asparagus, but these are pretty big. I don't like them that big, but we're going to use them. And I cut just about almost all of the stems. I'm going to throw these away, discard those, and we're going to wash these off one more time. These are now ready to go inside the rest of the chicken dish. Is it still hot? No, it's cooled off some. So I'm going to bring this back over. I'm going to move the potatoes. They're good. They're just about done. Yeah. And because the asparagus now needs to cook and the chicken's not done yet, I'm going to now put the asparagus right there in the middle. You know me, and I love color. And so this is going to provide a delicious, colorful meal. Now it's a perfect time. It's cooled off. You can taste it. You can decide if you want to put any other seasonings in here. Like for instance, since I like the lime juice taste so much, I wanted to see if I wanted to add any more in here. I'm just going to taste it, see what it tastes like, if I need to add, and also to see if the potatoes are as done as I'd like them to be. So here's a nice little mouth. It's cooled off. It's not hot. It's warm, but not hot. So let's check it out. This needs nothing else. It's delicious. I am just taking well, let me tell you what it tastes like. I can taste the lime. I taste the garlic. I taste the butter. It's very buttery, very garlicky, not too much. I didn't overdo it. Plus, you know, I already seasoned my chicken before I actually froze it. Remember, I like to do that. And so the seasonings of the chicken also have a lot to do with it as well. So it's perfect. I'm just now going to baste it. The oven is still on. I haven't turned it off. Make sure that every corner of all of the chicken thighs are covered with, and that's what basting is. You're just making sure that all the juices from the sauce are on the chicken. All right, so this is ready. I'm going to put this back in the oven. I'm going to give it an additional, it may change, I'm going to give it an additional 10 minutes because the potatoes are done. I want the potatoes to have a nice golden brown color to them as I do the chicken. And so we might or broil it, not to cook it, but just to brown it, give it a nice golden brown. Okay. All right, I'm fooling around here because I'm having a great time. Okay, back in the oven. We're just about here. As a matter of fact, everything is cooked. Some people like the asparagus just like it is, slightly cooked, a little bit hard, not too much. We like ours just a little bit more cooked. Garlic butter sauce. Well, I'm going to add the rest of it strictly for the seasonings of the asparagus. So I'm just going to pour it right on top of the asparagus. Oh, look at that. All of the seasonings getting right on top of the asparagus. Yum. I think I say yum a lot. All right. It's just yummy. Here's the finished product. Turned out just the way I wanted it to. Do you see how tender the meat is right here? Yes, very tender here, crispy on the outside. I'll cut it for you to let you see what the inside looks like. The asparagus is seasoned well, just the way that we like it. This looks absolutely delicious. A meal for the week. Thank you for tuning in again to Kim's Seasoned on Purpose, savory and delicious home-style cooking. Try this for yourself. You may want to add string beans instead of asparagus. You may want to add asparagus and string beans. You may want to add broccoli or carrots. It doesn't matter. Just enjoy the idea of cooking. Take pleasure in it. It's fun. Season it right, and it'll be savory and delicious. Tell me how you liked it. Tell me if you tried it yourself. Don't forget to subscribe and comment if you've tried any of this at all. And hit that bell so that you'll be notified the next time I'm on cooking a delicious and savory dish from Kim's Kitchen. Seasoned on purpose. And of course, you got it. Make it a great day. No, not yet. Hold on. My husband is hungry.